Sandra Bland comes to find out now down the road that the prosecuting people, some people did something. Yeah, that's right. They lied. They broke the law themselves by withholding vital evidence to a case that somebody died. Now, this isn't an isolated incident in this country. Many of you won't like what I'm going to say, but this is nothing new in the United Snakes of America, the land of the thief and the home of the debt slave. And these people wearing costumes with medallions on their chests are jack-booted thugs. And when they do wrong, they act like little children that did nothing wrong. Not me. I was just following orders. I was a good little person working for the system, which makes them feel like they're holier than thou because they think that they are the sole people that are keeping society together and chaos not running amok, which is an utter lie because it goes to their head that they have authority over anybody that they please to have authority over. No one has any more authority in their job, in a government job, than they had when they weren't at that government job. No one has authority over you, including the government thug officials, meaning costumes with badges, three-piece suits with ties in the government. They have no power over anybody. And that's where the people in this country fail to realize that you can't have authority over anybody, and a job or a particular government agency doesn't have that either because no one gave them that authority except themselves. And that is an absolute true fact. So, and needless to say, we have victimless crimes where there was no victim but yourself. Ha 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 ha. Now, try that one on for size, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to post this video below and you can watch it for yourself. I'm just making some comments about it as you have noticed. This, like I said, isn't an isolated incident with this kind of corruption. This happens all the time. They lie all the time. They lie all the time. And it's a sad reality. I had an incident with myself. Thank God I didn't die. But in the course of the courtroom proceedings, I blatantly caught the officer lying. Straight the F up. I mean, fully. So I made him draw out the discovery and how he proceeded to arrest me, how he came across to me, which was 100% absolute freaking lie. And then I went and took pictures of the place where he claimed that he had spotted me originally. And guess what? When I presented the pictures to the court, I said, we must have Superman in the room with us, ladies and gentlemen, because this man can see through concrete, steel, and wood, and rocks, and plant life. And nowhere where he said he was, he could actually get a visual on me. So it was an utter lie. And even the judge looked up at me after looking at the pictures and says, "What are you trying to do? Get out of this?" I said, "No. I am addressing the court to prove that a sworn-in officer, which he also swore to tell the truth, lied to you and to the public." Now, I don't know what you're going to do about it, Judge, because I know I have no way to do anything about it myself. Because I would arrest the man myself right now in the courtroom, because that is a arresting violation. But nothing obviously probably happened to the guy. They probably had a talk with him and tell him not to do that again because it makes us look bad. But see, they still will defend the criminal, which is the man in the costume with the medallion on his chest. They're afraid to lose trust in the public. This is why they do these things. And they're afraid to go to jail themselves, just like anybody else, okay? Even if you were doing something wrong, nobody likes to go to jail or prison. Well, anyways, so I see a sad reality in this country. And if anybody that's listening to this video, there happens to be a costume wearer with a medallion on your chest, be honest. Be straight and forward, even if you did something wrong. Because the truth does come out somehow or another. And if the law doesn't do doodly justice, somebody might do justice on you. Because that's what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. If people are going to snap when they have nothing to lose, and the system is putting you into a position where you have nothing to lose, and that's a true fact. And again, like I said, when we have a system that is 100% criminally corrupted, like the one we have in this country, we're not going to get real justice. This is what we get, ladies and gentlemen. And how many of these incidents that don't make it to the public's eye? Thank goodness that there is the camera on the phone, that videos are surfacing everywhere of corruption. This is ultimately corruption. And not only the police department in this area willfully helped violate laws to help protect their little friend wearing a costume with a badge on it, the court system itself broke the law. This person needs to go to jail, to general population prison with everyone else. There shouldn't be a special place for cops or politicians. And if you get fucking murdered in prison, well, then that was part of your punishment, going to fucking prison for what you did. And it might do justice in the prisons if we actually put you in general population. Because believe me, if they know that they're going to go to general population in a prison, they might not do these things. Instead of going to Club Med, golf carts and all that other shit, which, you know, I'm just joking about that. But if they go to a federal prison with all the other federal people and blah, 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 they're all like-minded. They need to go. They're not special. Just because you served in the military or in the government or was a cop. You should go to general population prisons. And then justice will actually be prevailed in the prisons. Yeah, and you know what I mean, people. You know damn well what I mean, because they wouldn't survive in general population. That is also a part of the corruption of special handling of people. You wouldn't get to go to a nice calm, relaxed prison that these people go to. And I'm sure that their food is much better than the ones you get. And the guards treat them much differently. I'm very sure of that. So anyways, I'm going to leave it here. Down below, you will have a link to watch this video that made me make this video. Thank you very much and have a great, wonderful Tuesday, May 7th.